Let's start by talking about the Northeast Alliance. That just happened yesterday. The judge just said, you guys can't do it. Do you know what the Northeast Alliance is?
It was JetBlue and American Airlines, so some sort of partnership.
So long story short, American Airlines is weak in the Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
They have a base in Philly and they have like a small base in New York. They don't really have like too much in Boston. They're like a medium-sized carrier in Boston, but like JetBlue is very strong in Boston and New York, but they're not as strong elsewhere. So and then JetBlue also doesn't have all these partners, right? Like American Airlines is partnered with British Airways, they're partnered with Qatar, they're partnered with a few others, Japan. So they said, okay, look, JetBlue, you guys have like the Northeast and we want to like have access. And JetBlue was like, we want your international partners, we want like access to like your network in other areas. Yeah. And so it made sense for them to like code share. So I think in Boston, New York, and DC, if you're flying on JetBlue or American, you can earn like both of their miles.
Okay.
So cool. It's like you kind of combine their networks. The problem is that the judge said it was anti-competitive because there's also already all these consolidations, right? Like over the past 20 years, like American bought US Airways, Delta bought Northwest. What else? United bought Continental.
Yeah. JetBlue just bought Spirit.
Well, they're still
trying to deal with
They're still dealing with that one. So over that time, it just becomes, a lot of people are saying that it's very, very anti-competitive.
Yeah.
Boston is one of the most competitive markets in the country. It's interesting because it's like, it's a huge city, but it's also not like geographically positioned to be like a really, because like Atlanta is like a great hub because it like connects Florida and the Northeast. Denver's a great hub because it's right in the middle of the country. Neither of those cities are even as big as Boston, but like they're just like very well positioned. But Boston, on top of not being very well positioned for like inter-US transit, it's also right next to New York. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't make sense to be like the primary European hub. But recently, this is all very complicated, but we'll get to like the conclusion here. Recently, New York has been getting very like restricted because all the airports are like, there's not much space there either.
Yeah.
And so a lot of airlines are like fighting to like get slots out of New York and stuff. And so Delta started building up their hub in Boston. They had their own full terminal, and now they're like taking part of Terminal E. So now Delta's building up in Boston. JetBlue is already big in Boston. So American was like, wait, we need to like get in on this. It's good for the consumer, I think, because it's like all these airlines are competing.
Yeah.
The problem right now, honestly, with Boston is that there's just not enough space for gates.
Yeah, it's true. You think they should move the airport?
So I was looking at a map recently. We can put it on the screen. The new part of Terminal E that they expanded.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the Google Maps, like I don't know where else they can expand.
There's no other slots, like anywhere.
Like here, let me show you. Literally.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the map. So it's like, this is the airport, right? These are all the runways.
Okay, yeah.
These are the terminals. It's like, where do you go? Because like this is like the parking lot. I guess you can like,
area.
Yeah, you might be able to build a few gates in this somehow, like move over one of these facilities.
Well, they have that strip of grass.
This,
yeah,
but it's right next to the runway.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So you can't build there. Like I don't know what they're gonna do. And so long story short, the thing got shut down.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what the response. I think the airlines will fight it.
Yeah.
Like I think they'll say something. But overall, I think. So let me just pull up the numbers.
I don't think I've ever even been on American Airlines. Maybe when I was really
I've been on them like a couple times.
Yeah.
They suck. Like honestly, they're not.
So they're not sponsoring this?
They're not sponsoring this. I mean, if they want to sponsor it, then maybe we can. Okay, so I have the market share pulled up. We'll put this on the screen. JetBlue is the number one airline in Boston. They have 30% of the market.
Okay.
But this is what surprised me. Delta is second.
Yeah.
20%. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
American is right behind them.
Really?
18.5.
Then how have we never been on American Airlines? Like, I don't even consider even looking at them.
Yeah.
Like when I look up, like...
Because, I don't know.
Flights.
So the American just, like, really pumps a lot of people to their hubs. So, like, if you look up the route list, like, Delta has all the, like, this whole network of routes. We'll put this on the screen, obviously. And then American, it's, like, not nearly as much. JetBlue has a ton.
Where's American going? Like, Florida?
Austin, Charlotte, Chicago.
Oh.
Most of it's their hubs, right? Chicago's a hub, Dallas is a hub.
Okay.
LA's a hub, Miami's a hub, JFK's a hub, Philly's, Phoenix. I don't think Washington's a hub, but like other than that, like most of these airlines, I mean, most of these cities are hubs. So they have very few, but the thing is, like lots of people go to New York, lots of people go to Philly, so it's
sense.
like So it'll be interesting. American, you understand why American loved this because it's like they get access to this. They get all the JetBlue stuff. JetBlue, they don't really care about this, but they care about
all the international
getting British Airways. Cathay Pacific is an American partner. What else?
Well, JetBlue's gonna go international by themselves too.
Yeah, JetBlue. So they're flying to London. I looked up. So I saw
Paris. They're gonna do.
They're getting killed on like Boston to London.
Oh, really?
Because and New York to London too, because those routes are so competitive.
Okay, so they can't really like.
So actually, let me pull up. This is interesting. You know how many airlines are competing on Boston to London? All of them.
Okay.
7.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So American, British, Delta, JetBlue, Virgin, United, and then there's also some North Atlantic or something. It's a new one that's coming up.
Okay.
So there's 7 airlines on one route.
Damn.
And they all have the huge planes.
Yeah.
JetBlue has tiny planes on it, but like JetBlue has their new like A321.
Okay, but not
which is like a small like 3x3 plane.
They don't even really have like first class either. They got like the Mint, but like that's it.
That's pretty good for like
okay.
Because like honestly, only British Airways has full first class.
Okay.
Most of these other people only have business.
So why do you think JetBlue doesn't have any lounges?
I mean, I think they're still so new. Like it's like expensive. I think they should. It's like it wouldn't be because they're only big in like Boston, New York, and like like Fort Lauderdale, I think. So it's like if you just build 3 lounges.
Yeah.
Like if they want to do Boston and New York to Europe, like just build a lounge in Boston and build one in New York.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't, or like partner with the lounge. Like I just don't know why they don't.
Yeah, because like they could partner with like, well, the Air France one sucks.
Well, they can just make the one in Terminal C theirs. I don't know why they don't buy that out and redo it.
Yeah, that would be a real because now nobody's gonna go to that one.
No, I know.
Because that one is a priority pass one, but the Chase one just opened up, and that one it's brand new.
Nicer,
the one I've never even been to the Terminal C one, but I saw pictures
terrible.
and it sucks. Have you been there?
It's awful. Yeah.
Is it really?
It's like atrocious. It's terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
So
the Air France one was bad too.
Maybe the JetBlue, or it would also be cool to see Amex take the Terminal C one.
I don't know why Amex does not come to Logan.
They bid for the Chase one, but Logan picked Chase.
I don't know why Logan would do that.
I don't know either.
The Centurion lounges are like nice.
The Chase one looks nice as well, but like it's just like not as it's not as big a brand.
Yeah, you don't get the name.
Yeah,
and I think it'll be packed with all the priority pass people.
No, I know. Like all these, everyone's gonna go there.
Yeah.
I don't know why they allowed. Like it should just like if I was Chase, it would just be Chase people.
Yeah.
Because the whole point is they want their card. They want it to be a thing for their card.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are they allowing all these other people to come?
Yeah, I don't get it either. No, I know.
That makes no sense to me. Like Amex doesn't do that. You can't get in an Amex one with a.
Yeah.
You need the platinum card.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The ones in Florida you can pay. Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach.
Oh, you can pay.
Yeah, it's $45. Like you can just walk up and pay
with like any card.
Anything, yeah.
I don't like that because they're already overcrowded.
It was a little crowded when I was there.
So it's like I guess like
the Delta ones are getting packed too.
Yeah, I've been flying so early. Like all my flights have been like stupidly early, but like my fucking. So we're going out to Denver for our friend's wedding.
Flight is at 7:15 in the morning.
Our next round of filming might be in Denver.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Our flights. You're leaving the day after, but like 7:15 a.m. So that's gonna be.
It's gonna suck.
It's gonna be so early. You gonna go to the club? I guess like screw it. Like just go in for 5 minutes. Probably. Go in, get some.
I don't know if it's even open. I gotta look up when they open. I guess they probably open at 5.
I think they open early. They have tons of morning flights.
That's a good point. They're not open late though, which is annoying.
I also don't like. I guess they have to redo the other one, but like it's just like There's one is like this nice and one is like this
One
nice.
of them's horrible.
Like the satellite one is 10 times nicer than the.
I'm surprised they just don't close. I mean, I guess they can't.
What?
Like you're running 2 lounges. I'm surprised.
No, they need them.
I guess they need it. Yeah.
But like, yeah, I just close A for a little bit and be
Yeah.
like, screw it. Like we'll be back in 5 months.
Yeah, I agree.
They're building the E one looks really nice.
The E1, yeah. Well, they have something now. It's like an express. You can go get. Like,
yeah, I've been in there, and it's like,
yeah.
it's not as nice, but like, they have hot food and like,
yeah, that's good.
You know, like it's not bad. I'd rather sit there than the gate.
Yeah.
Our friend Sean loves the gate.
He sits at the gate.
Sean sits at the gate.